Hey everyone, welcome to Reverse Homesteading. I'm still getting used to nets and nets half on, fully on in my garden. It just looks so different. A few of you really like the look of it. Looks very neat, I guess, but I like to see my plants. So I thought I'd pull them off because it's going to be a nice day today. 23 degrees for a top. Nice to have a cool breeze. And yeah, everything seems to be doing well. The nectarine looks like it's a little bit spent, but it will be losing its leaves in the next month or two. I'm going to put some organic manure on lots of different plants, including my fruit trees. And I'll be cutting back my cherry tree today because the summertime is the best time to cut back cherries for the sake of not too much disease. So we will go with that. Otherwise, most fruit trees you would cut them back at the end of winter to maintain their shape, whether you're espaliering them or whatever you're doing. Our banana has a new leaf since we got it, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's about to unfurl. Everything needs a bit of a water, but unless they have a lot of water, the bananas look a little like that anyway. But yes, it does need a water. I didn't water last night because it rained, but we really didn't have a whole lot of rain in the end. So quite a few Thai pink egg tomatoes on our little bushes. Still have not harvested my cabbages. I'll do that today as well. It's a bit rainy the other day, and there are also some little onions in here that I can pick because the tops have gone brown. These ones I'm still watering because their tops are green, but once they start to wilt, good not to water them for a couple of weeks. Everything else is looking slightly scruffy, except for these. They're looking alright. So I've got our cucumber starting to grow here. This is the long green one. I'm not sure how it'll go. It might give us a few fruit, but it's so late in the season because of all the seed woes I've had and not getting these beds done with soil when I would have liked to have them done before spring, but that's just the way it is. There's a little broken stem here. I was hoping it would sort of reconnect itself, but it doesn't look like it wants to. This is my spaghetti squash. You can see I broke it trying to pull it back to be able to put it on the trellis, and yeah, sadly does have a male flower, so it must be fairly happy. The borage is starting to flower here, so hopefully the bees will find that soon with the nets off and won't be too confused when the nets are on. Here's our zucchini. A little bit of damage here from humidity. We've had a few rainy, humid days lately, so I am going to spray that with some milk. Hopefully we can arrest it. Otherwise, we won't be getting many zucchinis this year at all. It's just too late, really. I think it's too late in the season that this one got going. Looks like we're going to lose our little fruit here. It's turning yellow. So what I'm going to do, this is the one that I tried to pollinate, but I think it's a bit late, too little too late. We're just going to eat it like that, so you can. This one, the flower has closed. If you saw my video the other day about my zucchini squash not opening, I think it might have been the video after that. This male flower opened up after this one had stopped looking for a male flower to partner with, and I don't know, I'm not convinced we'll get that zucchini. More male flowers coming along, so that's good. So if we can save the plant from the mildew here on the leaves, hopefully we'll get going on our zucchinis for this year. There's another plant over there, but that's been a little slower. It's in the shade more underneath this desert ash tree, so that would make sense that it's not producing flowers as quickly as this one is that has more sun. The hollyhock is losing a couple of flowers each day now, but it's still so pretty. have a photo of my little grandson next to it and it's taller than him. I said, there's a flower that's taller than you. I said, can you find it in the garden? And he did. But yeah, I don't show my grandkids here, but it's a very sweet photo. Here we are at the latest red Californian onion that's ready to pick. So you can see the top of it has dried off quite a lot. And as I said earlier, I haven't been watering this particular one for a couple of weeks. So that's kind of small, but it's still another onion. Alrighty, there's one over here that's not dried out yet. So it's starting to, I think. And this one's still going fairly strong. The biggest one out of this small little patch that I put in here just because there were gaps. So that's a decent size. This little Hunter River brown one's still growing a little bit, so I'm still giving a fair bit of water to these three here. They're just gap fillers, as I said. Finally getting around to harvesting my cabbages. I'll be harvesting all but one. There's Sugarloaf up there. This I believe is a mini crunch, a big mini crunch I think. And these are Savoy, so I'll be leaving this Savoy one because it's really not doing a whole lot just yet. So it's kind of awkward. I've put a tomato next to it, the Typing Egg tomato here. So I don't know if it happened with some rain or while I was away, but a lot of leaves have succumbed to a little bit of fungal disease with the water splashing up. But now this needs a little bit of support. That's awkward. Look at that. It's come right out there, right near the base, and it's been left so long. I wouldn't have kept that normally, but it's been left so long that it's got tomatoes on it. So maybe I'll just prop it up so I can get those tomatoes, and then I'll cut that lower branch off. But yeah, I've got a bit of sun damage here, and yeah, anyway, it's not a particularly healthy specimen. But we've got these ones off here, so we'll just get around to some harvesting. I have been thinking I'll let them grow again. This cabbage is happily growing again. I'm happy to start them again, but I think we will get smaller cabbages if we let those roots grow again. We'll see, maybe I'll leave one of them. So for now, I'll just take this off at ground level. There's one. Leaving that one. Finally taking this one. See, the bugs get to it if you leave it too long. I've been trying to wait for good weather so I can get a good video of harvesting it. I should have just harvested it because now it's sort of big and gangly and a little bit diseased looking. But there you go, my great big Savoy cabbage. Well, great big for me anyway. Alrighty, next one. Oh, this is Hyssop anise. So the poor bees are missing out on that. I thought it was something else. I thought it was a zinnia when it was small. And so I put it under the net because I thought, oh well, it'll be a bit of colour anyway. So I will plant the new ones that are coming up elsewhere. And I've given up on the idea of having a fork-headed cabbage because they're not very sturdy. So I was keeping this for seed. This is so heavy, it fell over the other day. So yeah, it's making weird little cabbages here, and it's going to shoot for some seed, but yeah, not worth it. And this little one's ready too. See a little bit of purple there, that's a good indicator often. Try not to ruin my little spaghetti squash under here. Alrighty. Midsummer cabbage haul. That's almost it, so I've only got one Savoy left. And I'll clean this up and put it in my leaf pile. Here's some evidence of our kohlrabi, which used to be in this garden bed, distributing its seeds. It's fallen off, the seed head is split open and deposited its seeds. And here we go. Here's a little seedling here. The system works. There's another one over here. And under the remaining Savoy cabbage, you can kind of tell it's a purple kohlrabi because it's got the purple here. This one is something else, so we'll see what that one is. Looks a bit like a spinach, perpetual spinach kind of thing, but that hasn't been in this garden, so we shall see. It could be silver beet or chard from another garden bed next door. Probably more likely it's blown in from there. Well, that's my second last cabbage harvest for summer, and one to go. But I hope you're having fun in your garden. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.